How to make money with SEO. A lot of my students have been asking me how they can make money with SEO.
Money.
Oh, okay.
It's more money.
Okay. So if you're in my Scale Your Agency class, you've seen me go over this time and time again. But I'm going to once again go over it again today and show you, if you will, pull behind the curtains of how I went from 4 clients to about 50 in 3 months. It's very simple, few-step process. It doesn't take too much work to actually get where we're going to get, but we're going to go ahead and dive right in.
What are you waiting for? Chinese New Year?
If you have not heard my story, if you're a GMB Pro and you're part of Scale Your Agency, you can go in there and find that. But, so, for instance, a lot of you guys probably go into Facebook groups, right? And inside these Facebook groups, you'll see a lot of times people asking questions about SEO. So how in the hell can you make money doing SEO? A lot of people just come in there and they'll be like, oh, I can help you, or hey, here's this free this, or here's this free that. They don't actually go through the group and answer questions.
What?
For instance, we're going to go ahead and go over to my group. It's the largest local SEO group in Facebook. Okay. So it is called Google My Business SEO Help Group and Local SEO Tips with William Jones. We got 102,000 members.
Strong Army Walk!
So this is what we would wind up doing. If you're wanting to make money with SEO, let's say you're already in SEO, you want to make money, you want to get clients. How can you get clients? Easiest thing to do. Step 1. So for example, this guy's asking, what's the best tool for backlinks? You know, what can you do? You can actually come in here and answer the question, right? And of course, I'm posting in here, you know, got Chase in here. Let's see, got this guy posting. This guy's asking a question. This guy posting a question. So the easiest way, you go into, let's say you get a spreadsheet, you go through and basically you get the top 5 SEO groups in Facebook. And once you get the 5 top SEO groups on Facebook, this is where a lot of business owners, if you will go and ask questions. Business owners will go into these local SEO groups and ask questions about how to do something regarding SEO, or getting clients, or getting phone calls, or tools, etc. Don't go in there and say, DM me, PM me. It's idiotic, stupid, you're wasting your time.
Don't you dare.
What you want to do is you want to go to your Facebook profile. You want to optimize your Facebook profile. What do I mean by that? Optimizing your Facebook profile means getting an optimized banner that looks good on mobile, like I've done here. You'll notice that I'm basically asking for them to click here. If they click here, it then takes them over to a caption, which is then attached to a link. That is attached to Linktree, which whatever offer I'm pushing at the time, okay? Now, also you'll notice I have the same thing here. Go to click on it, it's an offer. Throughout my Facebook profile, I do not post a whole lot of personal stuff. Maybe, you know, if you will, 10%, a funny video here and there, right? Just funny videos here and there, you know, stupid, crazy stuff, funny memes and shit, videos, personal stuff, some of my YouTube shit. But overall, I post questions for engagement, stuff like that.
I like it. It's genius.
Why do I do that? So here's why. So whenever you're going through here, and let's say I answer this question for Nate, what I want to do is I want to tag Nate. What do I mean by tagging Nate? I go Nate, and then his name is Goose. And then I go in here and I type in the answer. And then Nate's going to say, he's going to get a notification that I answered his question, and then he's going to come click on my profile. If he clicked on my profile, he would see, obviously, that I am completely optimized. He's going to go, oh my God, this is probably the guy I want to talk to. Crushing my competition, getting more leads, whatever, right?
I like you, and I want you.
Or I used to actually go, let me give you a free SEO audit, okay? And then you can also have an ebook SEO audit. There's many different things you can give away. right? But number one, best one is a free SEO audit. Free SEO audit.
Okay.
Right? And then what happens once he clicks on your name and sees that, more than likely, the more they see your name, they're going to start contacting you. That is the exact method I used to go from 4 to about 50 clients in 3 months. When I started doing this, going into groups, building up groups, etc., a little over a year ago, I went from where I was at, to where I'm at now. Okay.
Genius. Let's do this.
I've shown it in Scale Your Agency. You can ask any of my GMB pros that are in there how fast I grew and everything, money-wise, everything. I do the whole story in there, but basically it's just through Facebook optimization. So in Facebook optimization, number one thing you're going to need, you need to optimize your profile, right? To optimize your profile. What does optimizing my Facebook profile entail?
I don't know, man.
Right? It entails an optimized profile cover image, right? Profile image, offer. It's going to be this always: hook, story, offer, right? It's going to be, what are you hooking them with? Your image or your headline is the hook.
Now go ahead, don't be shy.
Okay? In my case, the hook is, don't be held hostage by SEO pros. Okay? My story. And then I tell my story, and then I give them my offer. In many cases, it was an SEO audit for free. I did a Loom video, and I would literally drop the damn Loom video in the group. I let people come into my group and answer any questions they want, drop Loom videos, do free audits. A lot of groups you may not be able to do that in. Some groups you will. You know, we got people like Holly Starks, Chris Palmer, everything in this group. But, you know, ultimately you want to go through groups and just answer questions. You know, how well is your agency ranking in Google My Business? Anyone to rock it out with me, and you answer the question, right?
Just answer the fucking question.
This one, just going to ask, would a Google phone help with SEO pictures, video and such, or CTR? And you answer the question. The more you're going in here answering questions, the more people see your face, the more you keep your brand in front of them, bright images, stuff like that, then the more people are going to associate you with, let's say, free SEO audits, or you with lead generation, or you with LinkedIn generation, or you with cold emailing, whatever you're pushing, right?
Yes, definitely.
I just wanted to go over that today, you know, change things up. I usually don't talk about this except in my Scale Your Agency course. If you are not a GMB pro, you need to be a GMB pro. I go over all these different types of things in GMB Pro, and I show people how I do it step by step by step. And I give you the sources and the resources to create Tripwire or ebooks, etc., and how to do it, everything. Right? And this is how I went from where I was at, 4 so clients, all the way up to like 50 in 3 months. It's very simple. I used to do it manually. Now I do a lot of it on automation, and that's why you'll see me producing so much content that people are like, yeah, I don't think he's producing all that. Yeah, well, I have 60 VAs, and I have automations, and I have bots and everything else.
Oh yeah, I need some of that.
If you have any questions, make sure to drop them below. If you drop a comment below, what I'm going to do is give you my free Facebook optimization guide. Basically, in this guide, I go over everything under the sun on optimizing your profile and why you need to do it, and organic Facebook marketing, everything. I wish I had it whenever I first got started. So appreciate you guys. Have a great day.
I have so many SEOs that hate me and say that I'm stealing their methods. They bitching and cry, labeling me SEO Black Hat. Was a nobody, now I'm at the top. Most wanted, most